Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
If the Buffalo Bills had any respectability as they once did a couple seasons ago on offense, and they had some good respectability against the run, this defense might actually be pretty darn good, as they were number 2 against the pass last season, and they had 28 interceptions. And that was without Dante Whitner, one of their better secondary players. He was out for just about the whole season with health issues, so they're probably going to get him back unless they trade him off or something like that to maybe get an offensive lineman, which probably wouldn't be that bad of an idea because they're really bad on that offensive line. The problem for this defense is, though, if they aren't respectable on offense, and their defense against the run was atrocious last year. They were 30th against the run. They're one to play a 3-4, that 3-4 style defense. They did go out and get Torrell Troup, I believe, the second-round pick, and that's nice to see for a defensive tackle, but can they? I just don't know, really, honestly, if they have the linebacking depth to be a really good 3-4 type defense. So I really don't project them out to be a defense that's going to be worth paying attention to this year. Their interception total should definitely drop this year. You usually don't see a team posting 28 interceptions in a year. But as far as overall against the pass, they should still be pretty good because in their division, outside of Tom Brady, I still need to see. I think Mark Sanchez may do better. He'll definitely do better this year, I should say. But man, they really tore up Mark Sanchez last year, especially that first time they played him in New York. So right now he's got something to prove, and so does Chad Henne when it comes to playing against this defense. So they should be still really good against the pass. They were only 16th. They were 16th in points given up, but they've got to shore up against the run. That's got to change. And on offense, boy, I just don't hold out much hope for them. So that means this defense may have to be on the field a little bit longer than they really need to be. And that never helps out any defense, no matter how good they are. So right now, the Bills aren't fantasy relevant. If for some reason they're able to start running the football and grinding out the clock, and their defense against the run with Troup and some of these guys starts being much improved, then all of a sudden their defense you're going to want to pay attention to because, again, in that secondary they can make a lot of turnovers, and they're very good against the pass. This is what you need to keep in mind with the Bills, but overall, probably not a team you want to pay attention to on draft.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy